we will be talking about multimeters. Multimeters are normally in two major types. We have the analog multimeter and the digital multimeter. For this particular case, I will be talking about a digital multimeter. This digital multimeter, we are going to explain how it is used to measure potential difference, to measure current, and also to measure resistance. For this particular section, I'll only show you the different functions and different components that are used to measure current, potential difference, and resistance. To start with, I will show you this part here. This part here is the display screen, which shows you the readings that are supposed to be measured. As you can see, there's a reading that is being shown on the display screen there. Next is the range selector. The one that I'm pointing here is a range selector. The range selector is used to change different multiples of whatever you're measuring. For example, if you're measuring in millivolts or volts, then you will be changing it accordingly. For this case, it has changed to volts. If I press it further, my measurement changes to millivolts. So it means I can use this range button to change my quantities from a smaller quantity to a larger quantity. Then I go to this other button here, which is the mode selector. In the mode selector, I can use it to change from either AC, which is alternating current, to DC, which means direct current. Now, going down, I have this knob. This knob is used to select different quantities that you're supposed to be measuring. I can change to resistance for this case. I can also change to capacitance. I can change to temperature and being measured in degrees centigrade, to temperature being measured in degrees Fahrenheit, to current being measured in microamps, to current measured in milliamps, to current measured in amps. I will not talk about other functions because we are only specifically talking about the multimeter for measuring current, voltage, and resistance. Coming down here, I have ports which are supposed to be used with jack pins, the ones that I'm holding in my arm. The black normally goes to the common, and it's always there, whether you're measuring current or voltage or resistance. What changes normally is the red probe. This red probe, in case you want to measure voltage, it goes to this port here. If you want to measure voltage or resistance, then you use this particular port. If you want to measure current, you remove the red probe and put it either to the 20 amp probe port, or you put it to the microamp or milliamp port. Normally it's safe to start your measurement with the 20 amp port if you are not sure about the capacity you are measuring. Actually, how much current you are measuring, if you don't know, then it's safer to start at 20 amps. Otherwise, that is all that pertains to the different functions and parts as pertains to measuring current, voltage, and resistance.